Hi everyone. Today I'm going to read the sixth chapter of my novel Farishta. So here we are. Other call was from my company with whom I have recently started working that we have closed this company and managing director of the company has gone to Japan. I found this truth later on that all foreign tour companies, especially American and European tours companies, all of them cancelled their tour for Pakistan just in 24 hours. It has been 2 days that I made deal with different European tour companies. They phoned me that they have cancelled their tours for Pakistan. I was shocked that there was terrorist attack in America and whole world took action, but on the other hand, Pakistan is facing terrorist attack. Palestine, Kashmir, Iraq and Afghanistan. The people of these countries are shedding their blood for peace in their countries, but none of these so-called civilized countries said anything about them. I was feeling sad about Twin Towers. Many innocent people lost their lives because they did not know about this. However, media and Videocracey tried their level best to convince the whole world that behind this terrorist attack there are Muslim extremists, and it was even sadder that they accepted it. When I heard I lost my grandfather, I felt very bad and I became fed up of Europe. I spoke with Nyaj that I want to go back to Pakistan because soon my visa will be expired and I have no intentions to stay here anymore. He suggested me that this is not a good time to go back to Pakistan because they are very strict at, at the airports. They suspect every Muslim, especially if you are Pakistani. Then they treat you even worse. I called French embassy for visa extension and they told me that you got visa of France, so you have to go to France for visa extension. I wanted to go to France and I was short of money, so I phoned Pakistan for money and they told me there isn't even a single penny in your account and the property you own that is no more yours as well. My grandfather left his will before his death. He wrote in the will that I am giving all my books to Farishta. Now my whole property and assets were books and they were in Pakistan. Nyai suggested me that forget about Pakistan and stay here with us. I told that all my papers, documents and degrees are in Pakistan. How could I look for some job? I will have to make a curriculum vitae, CV. He told me in Italy it is not like that. Here you will find some job in some small factory. Therefore, I forgot about Pakistan and started searching for some petty job. My visa was expired and now I was living in Italy illegally. I spoke with many tour companies that I am qualified tourist guide and I have experience of working in renowned tour companies of Pakistan, but I did not find any job. Like this, I passed 2 months. My English and French did not help me in finding jobs, although now I knew some Italian as well. I lived all my life in comfort and luxury, never had any financial problem. My self-respect did not allow me to beg someone, to become burden for someone. Therefore, I told Nyai frankly that I would do any kind of job, but I would not like to be a burden for someone. I found a job as a waiter in a restaurant, so like this I got rid of mental torture, which I was feeling when I was not working. And I was feeling that I am burden for Nyash. After that, I did not contact my family in Pakistan and settled myself here. I completely forgot that I was tourist guide. After 9/11, whole world started hating Muslim of the world. It affected Italy as well very badly. I would rather say their reaction was very bad. They started raiding those shops and businesses whose owners were Pakistani. They started checking their letters, packets and post. They started controlling their phone calls. Not even in Italy. All around the world, the Muslims started thinking that Jews kind of Holocaust started again. Many Muslim countries promised America we would cooperate with you in finding terrorists. Similarly, Pakistan was one step ahead among them. Pakistani dictator Pervez Musharaf tried his level best to convince Americans that we are with you Moreover, he even invited them officially that you can come whenever you want to find terrorists and eliminate them. I would honestly say that the restaurant's owner was nice man, but sometime when customers used to know that I'm from Pakistan, they used to look at me suspiciously. Maybe they used to see Osama bin Laden in my face. They used to think that I am the one who did terrorist attack in New York and it was me who destroyed Twin Towers. 9/11 affected world's economy very badly. All around the world, airline business suffered the loss of millions. The countries who had import-export business with America, it affected their business as well. As people showed their hatred for Muslim, on the other hand, business community was worried as well. Italian city Arezzo is a city of gold because there are many small and big gold and silver factories here. The companies who used to send their goods to America, they were suffering. Some of them closed their businesses and opened coffee bars, and some of them opened travel agencies. Many people lost their jobs. There was great financial crisis in Arezzo, as whole world was suffering of financial crisis. They used to announce different news every day. Sometimes they used to say Osama bin Laden has been copped. Other day they used to say terrorist next attack is Pisa Tower. How truthful these news were, nobody knew that. However, this news was based upon the truth that American army entered in Afghanistan to kill Usama bin Laden and to kill all those terrorists who were involved, according to them, in all these activities. Now they were inventing excuses to enter in Iraq. They settled an interim government in Afghanistan. When American forces entered in Afghanistan, all the developed countries supported them. But United Kingdom of Great Britain became their greatest companion. Italy is such a country who is always with winners. Therefore, they sent their army as well to Afghanistan. We used to hear that American army is bombarding on unarmed people of Afghanistan, a country where you do not need air attack, which is full of dangerous killing mines. Their land is not safe, and American army started air attack as well. Media never highlighted this that Americans are killing innocent people of Afghanistan. On the other hand, if some American or European soldier died, they mourned a lot and gave him full media coverage. Like this, for some days, people used to speak against Taliban and Muslim of the world. The situation of Americans and Europeans was like that in those days. One day they used to show that American army is fighting against terrorists. The next day they used to show that Afghanistan is under control and there are no Taliban and terrorists. The journalists used to explain their people via video that how American army did this excellent job. In 2002, the restaurant's owner where I was working sacked me. The reason was not that hatred for Muslim. Instead, he had less customers. According to him, I was a good person, but I was aware of everything. Even I was not such kind of person who earns money without doing anything. I stayed home for a couple of months. Then in the month of April, I found job in a courier company as a loader. My observation was very good. I used to observe things very well around me. When people used to criticize Muslims or me around the world, I used to behave like that I have not heard anything. Because during my stay in Italy, I was for sure that majority of Italians they believe what they say and watch on TV. Therefore, it was useless to debate or discuss with them on these kinds of sensitive topics. I thought it was stupidity. The life of Aretinis, people who are native and resident of Arezzo are called Aretini, is like the people of some small village. They open their shop 9 o'clock in the morning and close them exactly at 1 o'clock. Then they reopen their shops at 4 o'clock and close them at 8 o'clock in the evening. Even some shopkeepers they start closing their shops at 7:30. I used to work in a courier company, so I used to go early in the morning, nearly at 6 o'clock, and come back at 1 o'clock. Then in the evening, I used to work for 3 or 4 hours. Saturdays and Sundays always off. In 2002, at the end of the month of May, courier service where I was working, some officials raided this courier company as I was working illegally there. So they told me that they do not need me anymore without telling me any reason because they paid penalty because of me. I got hurt very badly and I decided inwardly that I would not stay in Italy anymore. I came home and explained everything to Nyaish. He said, "Do not lose hope. If you are leaving Italy just because of this, that you do not have any job or you are burden for me, then you do not need to worry about this." Nyash and I discussed a lot and we came to the conclusion that I will go to Switzerland. Nyash told me that he has a friend who lives in some outer place of Milan, somewhere in a small village. This is his job, helping people for crossing Italian and Swiss border. He takes 200 euros for this. Once you will be in Switzerland, you can take political asylum there. Then you decide what you will do there. I think you know better than I do. Thank you very much. This was my sixth chapter. I hope you like my sixth chapter. I request you like my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.